Hey guys, today I'm bringing you an Ashe Support game. I haven't done a video in a while, but I've been having a lot of fun with this and I thought I would talk you through one of my games. We're running with some very standard runes for it at the moment. You've got Arcane Comet, Mana Flow Band, Transcendence, Scorch, Cheap Shot and Ultimate Hunter. Runes are a bit flexible, but I've just gone double adaptives with some armor. Quite a bit of AD in the opposite team. And there really isn't a lot to this. you land some W's, you land your R, you throw out your E's for some vision, your Hawk Shot, and it's all lovely stuff. Just going to come and hover here, prevent anything from happening. Bit weird, we're all here. I've used my W. W's got quite a long cooldown. So I'm just going to try and get some slows off. We'll get a few auto attacks off. Ooh, pretty poor health. Start recalling. I'm gonna hover still. Yep, that's a bit weird. I'm gonna back. That's fine. Might be a bit late to. No, I should be on time to help with blue. We've got to be very careful with Ashe. Mana is incredibly hard to come by early doors. W is incredibly expensive. I like to start with W, easy poke, really good slow. It's kind of why you go Ashe support really. It's AD based damage, and so we're going to start with a sickle first with our item for our gold. Wow, we're really slow back. That's my bad. Just going to throw a W that way at least. Lily has a weak start, so it can't be helped. While we're in lane, what we're going to do is we're going to aim to get our W's out, and we're going to use them not on cooldown, but every time that Comet and Mana Flow Band are up. Basically, it's good damage. Gonna get that. Gonna get the proper Comet. Look how much ammo, I'm left missing already. Try not to get hit by too many Qs. We got Jinx, so you should be able to play off the slows quite well. Nice little AoE attack. Ooh. I really like playing Ashe into a comp that can't really poke back so easily. So you can either, like an Enchanter is ideal, playing into something like a Soroka, it's great. You obviously go quite quickly, but at the same time, they can't fight back. So as long as we keep doing it onto the Ezreal, we're aiming for the ADC as well, of course, as always. I'm going to get out of mana, so I'm just going to keep auto attacking for a little bit now. What you really want to do is just get 400 gold. Because you're looking for your tier. Keep an eye out. We pushed him quite fast. Doink. So, it's really frustrating. So especially into characters and into heroes and champs that can't stay in the wave. I mean, I've had a lot of fun when you play Ashe support with an MF, because obviously you've got the big old MF sort of AoE. There's the slows. And they stay in the minions, they get hit by that. If they step out of it, they get hit by you. Lots of slows, lots of fun. Especially if you're both running Comet, just so much poke, it's gross. We're doing pretty well here. I'm not sure we're going to get a kill, not unless we get a gank. But really, I don't see us getting a Lilia gank for quite some time. This is strong as well, because Lulu's got Spell Thieves, I think, and she can't hit us with Qs and she's just not going to get any vision. The best thing she can do is drop it on a minion, put it across. I mean, Ezreal needs to be a little careful. If we get him down into Smite territory, just going to E across. Obviously I'm going to be looking to W max into E into Q. Q obviously gives you a lot of damage, a lot of your flurry of arrows, but as Ashe, you're really looking there to land your W's, land your R's, and give plenty of vision. Just going to drop that there so we know when red's about. It's a good time to back. We've got 600 odd gold. Minions are pushed in. They don't really know where I am, so Jinx is relatively safe. So we're going to grab our tier, grab a control ward, 200 odd gold, a bit of an annoying amount. What we're going to look to do is get Imperial Mandate first. Now we've got the tier. Imperial Mandate, very obvious. Land your W, land your R, everyone gets increased damage. Win, win, win. Especially when we've got characters like Yasuo looking to pop that debuff from having Imperial Mandate on. It's really good. We're going to then look to go into Manamune? Manamune? How we want to say it? You have got mixed damage in your W and your R. You got AP and AD, but you are primarily landing W's, which is AD. So it's nice to get the Manamune, and then you've got your Imperial Mandate that gives you a bit of AP. So you are playing a little bit of mixed damage, which again can be another reason why you tend to pick Ashe. You're looking to throw a little bit of control, a little bit of poke. It's really good disengage, really good poking from the distance. As well with your arrows, I'll hopefully be able to show it. Just going to keep putting this across to check where their jungler is in his camp. So Zach's just come from Lilia's side. Yeah, I think that's Yasuo dead. Unfortunately, I don't think this is a gold game, so I don't think Lilias tend to be as switched on as good as they are in higher elo, and you don't really see a good Lilia gank until level 6. We're going to get our control ward there, but that's not a big deal. See Lilia's coming down. I'm hoping with my slows that we can do something. I'm about to flash out. Trying to land my autos to get slow on Zach. He's already lost his passive, so we should be able to just... Zach, oh, I've got slow on that. Lulu as well. That's nice. Oh, he's flashed. Nice. Okay, that's a double kill. That's really good. I didn't see who it went on then, but as long as it's not me, that's wonderful. I'm just going to push this under. You see Q's up now. This is a good time that you sort of start using Q. You get Q build up on the minions, and you turn and you use it on the tower, or you use it on things like Drake. But realistically, we're not going to build in such a way that we get too much out of Q until late game. Manamune? Yeah.
In the north, a great chieftain is called War Mother. Who but a mother has the right?
You've got quite a lot of utility options with Ashe support that I quite like as well. So if you go against someone like a Yuumi, cursed Yuumi cat, with all the healing, you can easily pick up executioners, and with your W, you're able to put that out there quite regularly. I don't think there's much to say with regards to runes. It's pretty obvious stuff. We've got lots of poking because we're just going to be landing those W's. We're going for Comet. We need the mana from having mana flow bands. We want CDR to be able to do more W's and R's. Bit of Scorch to keep ourselves actually relevant when we're poking in the bot lane. And then we've got Cheap Shot because obvious we've got slows, we've got stuns. And then we want our ultimate on as low a cooldown as possible. So this is a pretty easy start here. I picked up Amp Tome there. That might have been a bad idea. Again, you don't really have an AP realistically until you've got your R. So maybe I should have really just picked up the fairy charm at that point. Okay, so we've got our R. We need to keep an eye on the map now in case there's any chases or any anyone running away. I always find that you wanna be firing end on as such. So if there's people running away from your teammates are running away in the mid lane, they're running towards you. You want to be firing down the lane to them. If they're going across river, then you want to be firing across lanes to them. Really obvious stuff, but it should help you when you're trying to judge when to land those cross map R's. Obviously, the R's had quite a lot of buffs in the last year or so, I think. More recently, the R that has increased speed. Just keep an eye on Mordekaiser. Keep poking. Mordekaiser's running away. Got that passive. I'm just going to fire this to see if he can escape. You see what I mean by just firing across map? I should have got Mordekaiser out. Yeah, Set's backed off. So that's nice. A little bit of prevention there. Yeah, Mordekaiser's appreciated the save. So we just come on the angle now. Land the W. We've got Flash Ignite. To be fair, probably didn't need to use the Ignite there. I wasn't expecting Jinx to flash as well, I think. Oh, another roll. Pokey pokey. Oh yeah, let's not go dying to Ezreal 2-1. I mean, I don't play a lot of auto-attacking champions just because I'm awful. Oh, land the slow. Land the slow, he's going through the root. He's got no health. That's a really good poke, actually. It's a pity we didn't have a counter gank coming. We would have turned that so hard. Got Ashe arrow as well. Never mind. That was good. Again, the slow showing its worth there. CDR boots are the standard go-to. Again, cooldown reduction. More W's, more R's, more E's. That's what we're after here. Gonna throw that out. Let's have a look at what camps are up. He's just been bot side, so he should be heading to his top side. Blue's up. Maybe Lelia can go take that if she wants. It's one of the reasons I take Hawkshot second. It's so important early games, especially against someone like a Zac, to have knowledge of where your enemy jungler is. I should be able to take this. They should have just backed. So you're going to see here that I'm going to be W max E max. I'm not sure if I said that already. It's obvious stuff. Trying to give Jinx the solo gold there. Again, I don't need lots of gold. I just need to build a couple of items, and then that's kind of me done. So it's always good. That was a terrible R. Got the flash there. That's nice. Oh, that's such a lovely R. He's going to take a turret shot. Yeah, you're going to need to get out. Go to W. Poke galore. Trying to get rid of this tower. Nah, Lulu's going to leave. It's fine. You don't want to go chasing that. Oh. You can see how by using W and being efficient with our mana, using it at the right times, you just eventually just completely poke out your enemy team out of the lane. Especially with W, when you're landing, you're aiming to hit both your ADC, the enemy ADC and support with that. So there's no way something like a Lulu or a Soraka or an Enchanter can heal and or shield both of them at the same time. So they're just going to have to back out health-wise in the end. Team's doing well. It's 3-11, 11-3, however you want to look at it. We're pretty comfortable in the bot lane. Jinx is playing really well. It's quite a strong Jinx, which is always nice. It's nice to have an ADC that pokes back at the enemy team, doesn't just sit there and farm and complains when you don't do it all. You can come and get this. I'm trying to get a little bit of vision out because I did see Zac down here somewhere. Just gonna try and land the W. Oh, can't reach him. Go for the R though. Yay, we landed that. W. Drop the ignite. Okay, just gonna keep slowing Zac. Don't want him catching up and helping out. This is a moment we can start using that Q. It's pretty huge. Nice. Yeah, so you are really relying on your team to frontline for you as well with Ashe. You can obviously slow and kite, which is lovely stuff. Especially when you're in the laning phase. The slow on your auto attacks and your W are incredibly strong. Oh, gonna try and come across. Try and clear these little guys out. Stop the damage. Oh, I wish I could go and do something about that. Got arrow up, but I haven't got vision. So tempting to ult that. Ah, that was a very weird little standing flash from Lulu. Just help out here. Oh, fire that over there and clear this. Really? Ah, just put a new control ward down. No biggie. We want to take mid tower. Maybe grab this Herald. Yeah, they're going to start Herald. Again, because you're actually an auto attack based character, you can help out quite a bit on these sorts of things. They come across, make sure they've got that. It's going to protect Yasuo a little bit. See. Again, your W, when it's right at the end of the skill shot, it covers so much area that you can just literally ward off so many characters. And then when they step in, you can just ult. Ideally you land W before your eyes, slow it down. Yeah, gone straight through them. In fact, I'd say one of the worst ones to come up against is probably an Ezreal, just because he has that E. Just make sure no one's out in there. Stop in the top side. Nice. Got Imperial Mandate. Basically every W, every R. Imperial Mandate debuff, extra damage. Happy days. It's really nice to have something like an Imperial Mandate as well. If you've all got the same damage type, just gives that little bit of bonus damage. There are some other builds for Ashe support as well. I've seen people go like the Andrews builds, but I'm not a fan. Unless you are truly the only AP damage in all ways and form, and you are really confident in your Ashe, I would certainly not recommend the Andrews build at all. Even then, I would have probably said you would do better to go Imperial Mandate and then back it up with Monarch Embrace or something. And get Lily started. Yeah, just stop E a little bit. Can we get a pick? Put that there. Got Lulu ult. Oh, he's got his passive. Nice W hit all the passives. So easy for Lilia to just clear out that passive. La, 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 la. I want to help here, but just not needed. I do like W with Malzahar as well. Your W knocks off his spell shield, which is huge. Oh, poor Bambi. In 25 seconds till Drake. Might as well move across. Get rid of some of this. Get some vision. Get that started with Jinx. Jinx can have that. I'll jump over. And we're here. 7 seconds. Nice and on time. Now, I would say the junglers. Oh, their jungle spot side. That's absolutely fine. As long as Jinx keeps them out there. Zaka's not having this. I'll RR them if they turn up any time soon, but no chance. That was completely free, which it shouldn't be when our jungler was dead. It's getting quite. I don't think it's close, but you need to be careful because Ezreal seems to be quite a good player. So it was good that we. It's good that we kept him out of the game a little bit early doors by our irritating amount of poke. Okay, so we've got our Imperial Mandate, probably got all the AP we're going to have or want out of that. We're now going to look into completing the Mana Moon. Just pick up pieces as we go. 249 on our tier. I mean, I don't worry too much about stacking my tier. I just need it. I just want it as close as possible to being finished by the time we build the item completely. But it's amazing. It's like the usefulness of cheeky fella. Ooh, nice. If we had a wave, that would be so free. Slow that. Get out of there. Got a roof, nice. Slow again. So we really don't need a lot of gold to be helpful as Ashe. Because no matter how bad Ashe is, she always has R, she always has W. And more items is obviously better, more damage. But you really just don't need it. You're there to set up for other people. We've got Mordekaiser pushing in bot side. A little bit low, so we're going to back off. Oh, I didn't quite mean to fire that. If that's even vaguely in the right direction, that's lucky. I was just kind of aiming it. Yeah, my bad. That's why you don't wildly just fire arrows across the map.
Gods and spirits guide us, but our lives are our own.
What's my cooldown? 44.2. We have 44 seconds. We only have 3 out of 5 ultimate hunters, so not too worried. At 18, 30 something? 1 second. 33 seconds, yeah. It's pretty gross. Yeah, when you come up against an Ashe, I hesitated, messed up. When you come up against an Ashe support that is really good with our arrows, as soon as you get into the late game, it's hideous. They're just firing from everywhere. Right, I just want to fire over here. There we go. Hit these Ashe. Think should have him. Ah, I flashed away. Beautiful stuff by Jinx. Jinx is playing really well. She's playing off of my arrows and my slows. So good. Which is exactly what you're after here. And because you're W, you just outrange stuff. Da, da, da. Keep firing. 4 second W's now. La, 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 la. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Lulu's had no value in this game. He hasn't been able to get gold, he hasn't been able to get bold. Go and stop Mazahar move just as I fired Ire. But let's not talk about that one. That was a mistake. Oh, that one flashed to me. Well, this might be GG, guys. Well, that's my Ashe support game. It's annoying, it's frustrating, and it's so much fun. If you get a chance, I definitely recommend having a go. So I will catch you on the next video, guys. See you later. Bye.